Hey guys, how are we doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Forex update for the day, and we're also going to look at some other markets too. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we will go straight over to those charts. So weekly here on Euro USD first. As you can see, we've got a weekly 9. So yeah, something we've got to pay attention to. This could signal, well, could give us downside or to sideways, but I guess we have been trading sideways. But yeah, we obviously don't trade the weekly charts, but yeah, it is important to understand that this weekly 9 is here. So if we do start trading lower than however this 9 candle closes in 4 days, then yeah, we could be looking for 1 to 4 weeks downside. So over to the daily, something that we do look more closely at. As you can see, we are looking bullish. I've drawn this trend line in here. You can see we are potentially in an ascending trend line, but yeah, we're looking good, holding up well, holding the daily 21 well, moving averages posture looking good, everything looking good there on the daily. 12 hour, yeah, looking pretty similar, and 4 hour, yeah, I mean 4 hour, no, not really any 9s here or anything to look at. Just had that nice 9 up there. A couple of nice 9s have played out well on the 4 hour, but at the moment we are just looking bullish here. So over to cable. Cable is pretty similar, breaking out to these highs, breaking above these levels. Looking bullish, consolidating at higher levels. Nothing TD wise really to look at, apart from well, not on the daily I meant, but nothing TD wise to look on the daily. But on the 12 hour, we've got this 12 hour 9. So this candle, well, it's got nearly 10 hours left, so it's only just open. So we'll see how this 9 candle plays out. Could that accelerate to the upside above this horizontal? And then yeah, then play some downside. So we'll keep an eye on that. Nothing really to read on the 4 hour. Dollar index, as we did look in our morning's Bitcoin video, is clearly looking weak here. Yeah, it's looking weak on the daily. You can see it is looking weak. Let's have a look at it on the weekly, because I believe, yeah, we had the weekly 9 on the weekly also. Funny how that correlates with the weekly 9 in the Euro US dollar, where the DXY pretty much is the Euro US dollar in a fashion, just obviously inverse. So yeah, so obviously we've got a weekly 9, so we do need to pay attention to that. But we always talk about how we can accelerate into these 9s, so we could still get a big dump into this 9 this week, and then look for some sideways to upside in the dollar, and obviously obviously downside in the Euro GBP. So basically the inverse of what we would see in here. Interested to see if we have the 12 hour 9, because we had it on the Euro US dollar, but we haven't. But you can see, oh sorry, we had it on GBP, didn't we? So actually, yeah, but we've got this 12 hour 9 here that well, yeah, didn't quite signal the top, but once we broke above, we did make moves upwise. So yeah, couple more candles here before we get a 12 hour 9. And yeah, we've had a 4 hour 9. Looks like it did try to rally price a bit, but now we are currently lower than that. So continuation sell based off that 4 hour 9. Euro pound. Let's go to the daily. Euro pound again. Not looking obviously looking more toppy than the other ones. This has lost this horizontal, coming down, sort of in no man's territory on the daily. Is it coming for a back test, or is it just is it just going to work its way down? I mean, my guess would be it's going to work its way down. If we have a look at the moving average posture, we have got the 21 crossing the 50, and yeah, I mean realistically, I'm expecting the 200 daily to be a target. Nearly got the 9 here, on the 12 hour, and as you can see on the 4 hour, not really much to read TD wise there. Aussie dollar Swiss franc looking strong, as you can see. It is going for this high, so this is its second attempt realistically after making this initial high. Yeah, looking to break this range. We'll just extend this horizontal. Yeah, that target, and then obviously if we break that higher is what we'll be looking for. But yeah, it's looking bullish until it isn't. It is obviously looking good. 12 hour 9 though, but again, most of the candle left, so we're going to get acceleration up to it, into the 12 hour 9, and then downside. We'll have to see how that plays out. 4 hour 9 is obviously giving us sideways to down as well, as you can see there. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. On the daily, again looking well, a little bit toppy. A little bit, but I mean, whilst ever we're held by the daily 21, it's still going to be all good. And this was the daily 9, giving us sideways to down, but yeah, holding the daily 21. If you lose that, then yeah, maybe we're going to target lower. But at the moment, I would give this the bullish benefit of the doubt. And we've got a 12-hour 9 coming as well. That may be the trigger, to get price up again. Not much to read off the 4-hour there. US dollar, Japanese yen. It's still sort of in a range, not doing a lot, not really anything to do here, guys, as you can clearly see. Just sort of stuck in a range. Pound Japanese yen. Let's go to the daily first. So it's obviously looking good, taking out this horizontal, as you can see, and now making moves to the upside. Yeah, it looks like we're kind of following this trend line, but yeah, we'd want to get back above it. 50 period, looking at the golden cross coming in at some point in the future. If we stay up here, and then yeah, nicely bounced off the 21. So all in all, this is looking very good, very constructive. 12-hour 9, but we are trading above that now, so possibly negating that 12-hour 9 and just making more progress to the upside. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, sort of it. You can. I don't know whether it really is an ascending triangle. Well, it's clearly not, but yeah, we sort of got a channel. We've got a channel. Are we going to sort of stay in the channel? I might adjust this a little bit just to make it a bit more, yeah, just basically work a little bit better. Yeah, we've got this channel then. So are we just going to stay in this channel? Potentially we can do that. Work our way up. I think if we get above this horizontal, next horizontal is this target. And yeah, so generally though it's looking good until obviously we drop out the channel and then and then don't look good. But yeah, if we are going to do that, it'd be relatively soon. But I mean, you'd have to give it an upwards. You'd have to give this an upward an upward bias. Euro, Japanese yen. On the daily, consolidating our highs, making progress, looking good. This is all looking good, guys. This is a constructive chart. Look at the moving average posture on the daily. Yeah, generally speaking, looking good. Playing around with this 21, but yeah, but we are clearly above it, and yeah, it is looking bullish. It's looking good. Nice 12-hour 9 here as well. Played out quite nicely. That was a low acceleration to 9 candle, and then we reversed back up. US dollar, Canadian dollar on the daily. So yeah, again, I think this is a dollar play. Yeah, we're losing these levels, losing this support level, target down to here, and then not really much, guys. Not really much. Anything TD wise supporters we will obviously we stay down here. We'll have a 12-hour 9 coming in. And yeah, so I mean potential. Yeah, move down a bit further, and then maybe a bit of sideways to upwards based on that 12-hour 9, but obviously clearly this is a bearish looking chart. Aussie dollar, US dollar, as you can see, broke above the horizontal, new highs, accelerated up, and we basically met our trend line. So yeah, interesting price action there. I would guess we're going to consolidate at this high. It does look bullish, and then yeah, then push on upwards. Realistically, what we're looking at. I mean, you might get a back test. 12-hour 9, but obviously most of the 12-hour 9 candle to go. So yeah, maybe sideways to down. 4-hour 9 too as well. So yeah, realistically, based on the 4-hour 9, we can put a sell under here. We can put a sell and target the trend line. That would look perfectly normal price action, and the bounce off the trend line and upwards would be the guess. New Zealand dollar, US dollar on the daily, another one looking good. Yeah, it was in a descending channel that broke up. That's what you obviously got to watch with descending channels. They can break up, ascending channels break down. Descending wedges break up, ascending wedges break down. But yeah, this is their channels broke up. So yeah, making new recent highs here. So yeah, generally bullish. Yeah, looking good. I mean, maybe some sideways up here again. 12-hour 9, but nearly 10 hours left of it to go, and 4-hour 9 as well. So yeah, we'll draw a line under the 4-hour 9. We do like the 4-hour 9, and yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of distance to here. So I would probably suggest if we lost it, targeting this sort of area here would probably make some sense. So yeah, that's kind of what I look at if that happens, but I would actually expect it to keep going up, in all fairness. US dollar, Swiss franc, yeah, descending triangle. Looking bearish here, guys. Looking bearish. I mean, you can see it. You don't need me to tell you. Yeah, nothing really going to save us TD wise. Are we going to get a 9 here? Nope. Yeah, I mean, it's looking weak. It's looking weak until it isn't. Maybe we can test the top of the trend line again, but realistically speaking, it's looking weak, guys. US dollar Brazilian real, I'm sure we got a nice 9 up here as well. To signal. Well, did on one time frame anyway, but yeah, lost this level, tested the next level, we're holding there. Let's have a look at the 12 hour. Yeah, there was a 12-hour 9. Basically, well, we didn't really trade higher than that candle, apart from a tiny bit there. But yeah, then downwards off that 12-hour 9. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, this has got a lot of momentum. This move, it's obviously come down pretty sharpish, so I wouldn't expect it to just reverse back up. So yeah, I mean, realistically, we'll probably make our way lower. But the daily 21 makes me think we could regain that, but this is quite quite a big move basically. Mexican peso on the daily, yeah, it's coming down, it's weak as we have been expected. This is realistically the target, still the target from here, obviously we got supported there, but yeah, target, yeah, this is looking weak, looking like it's gonna break down. Obviously we got that weekly 9 in the DXY, so maybe the dollar is gonna have some strength over the next few weeks. Turkish lira, how are you doing, sunshine? Yeah, so this is this breaking upwards would be good for Bitcoin, I believe. So yeah, consolidating at highs. Realistically, consolidating at highs is generally bullish until it isn't. I wouldn't really expect a move down in this, but I mean, yeah, daily 21 looking fine, moving average posture fine, trend fine, all fine. Let's have a look at the summer gold and the silver miners. Still recording, excellent. Why is this? It's like it's put them in alphabetical order, which I didn't have them in before, alphabetical order, which is very annoying. Let's look at the gold price. That's not my annotated gold price. This is Barrick Gold. Yeah, I mean Barrick Gold. It's obviously basically moved up and met those targets. We haven't actually don't think we've edited this in a while. Gold silver ratio looking to break below 70 as well. Let's have a look at MAG. Yeah, looking bullish, basically nearly got our target there. Daily 9, yeah, looking like a bull flag. This is looking like it's going to break back up. Sandstorm, one of my favorite ones, did lose that, well, broke above the level, now has lost it again. Yeah, looking a bit, yeah, looking a little bit like it does need to make a move from here, but I do believe it will make that move. Silver, well, there you go, there you have it. What a chart, guys. Look, obviously clearly looking bullish. We'll have a look at the 10-year because that's had some crazy action recently. We won't want to look at it on a daily. Well, we can look at it on a daily, but as you can see, yeah, this is the big move for the 10-year bond. Just have a quick look on a weekly. As you can see here on a weekly, I mean, we've been coming down, proper spike down in March, and now, yeah, had a big spike here, but just looked like a lower high to me, guys, and does look like we're coming back down. So yeah, let's have a look at some individual shares. Actually, first let's look at the SPX. I mean, look at it go on a weekly 9 though. So is that going to play a part on a bi-weekly? Nothing. On a daily, we've got to have a 9 coming in. Yes, we're gonna have a weekly and daily 9 coming in soon, guys. So I mean, a lot of things are lining up to tell me that we are potentially going to have some upside in the dollar, maybe some downside in some of these markets, and yeah, a little bit of risk off potentially. It doesn't have to happen. We can blast through it all, but I mean, at some point we'll have to have a bit of a retrace. That's all I'm saying. When you get nice smooth moves up like this as well, you will get like this is the going up the elevator or going up the staircase, escalator or staircase, and then down the elevator shaft type of action. This is the staircase just there. Dow Jones, still not at its all-time highs here. But yeah, it's looking on the daily. But looking bullish, moving average posture looking good, all looking good. So I mean, there's no real reason to expect this not to keep going. Maybe test the daily one at some point. Nasdaq clearly, as you can see, at the top of the channel. So maybe sideways to down. as has been the trend. Yeah, sideways to down potentially. We'll have to see how it goes. The Russell, the laggard, the Russell. Yeah, sold off the daily 9, but now looking to try and move back up. We've looked at the dollar index. We have looked at gold. Yeah, gold getting back above this horizontal, looking good. Silver, as we said, silver looking better. Yeah, silver looking good. Financials, just doing what they are doing, not doing a lot. You'll probably have to break out this pennant at some point, and will it be up? Will it be down? I don't know. I mean, my instincts tell me down, but who knows these days with what they do to share prices. It's difficult to analyze share prices. USO literally done nothing this whole time. US oil also done pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing. Just riding the daily 21 higher. So yeah, that's not bad. Wheat. I also be bullish of wheat. It's making some progress, but I mean it's got to get back above these highs and start moving higher. Soybeans again, look at those. We got soybeans making moves. What is this? Oh, this is just let's ignore that one. Home Depot, yeah, broke out its pennant, moving up. Tesla, this is the stock split Tesla. So we why is it doing it on the same chart? So yeah, we'll delete all this now because it's obviously irrelevant on our new Tesla chart. So we'll get rid of this or lost our annotations because Elon decided to manipulate his share price. Congrats. But he can't do it on his own. He does need loads of people to start buying. So yeah, that's fair enough. Nikola, yeah, looking better after that low. Nice daily 9 sold off. Generally speaking, looking like a pennant. Neo, come on, I want Neo to 20 because I was talking. Oh, there it is. It's done it. So I can message someone now. Neo to 20 on a daily 9. So yeah, we'll definitely expect sideways to down from here. Yeah. So yeah. I forgot what what his name is on Facebook now. Who I was talking to about it. I'll find him. He was basically saying, "Oh, he's one of those guys that is basically just started trading since lockdown. Obviously he's made some nice gains because everything's been going mental and thinks he's a professional, and he's like he's just like he'd bought obviously all the way up and then he obviously got out and it's like, oh, we look like we're going down now. Yeah, I mean, I feel sorry for the people buying Neo, and I think it was around here. Feel sorry for the people buying Neo at 12 now, at 12. And I was looking at it thinking, and I literally said to him, to be honest, out of Neo, Nikola and Tesla, even though I was wrong, Tesla obviously did really well. I was like, these guys look like, Neo looks like it can get to 20. And there it is at 20. So there you go. Smart Sheet obviously doing well because it's laying everyone off. cost cutting. I think it was up like something like, yeah, it's doing well, guys. As you can see, doing well. Sort of like a swing failure. Once you got back above, making moves. Slack not doing a lot. EasyJet, what is EasyJet doing? Yeah, EasyJet basically literally hit my actual target. Look at that. I was like, break this level down to here. Look, and we got it. And now obviously bounce off that level. So that does make sense. T-Doc is sort of floundering around now. Floundering around at a high level because obviously I was buying around 150 and buying more at 150 anyway. So yeah, T-Doc is looking good. Boyd Gaming making moves. I think this is a sell, but clearly I'm wrong. So there you go. It happens. Forget it. I'm out of my short trade on that a long time ago at a lot lower levels, so it doesn't really matter to me anymore. What else can we look at here? Uber and Lyft, what are they doing? Yeah, they're not looking as good as the rest of the market. Not looking as good as the rest of the market, but yeah, I mean you can see the chart on the daily. Just you wouldn't, if you were holding them with obviously Apple and Facebook and everything going nuts, you wouldn't be too happy. Speaking of Apple and Facebook and that going nuts, here is Apple. On Apple I don't actually get. Fair enough, Tesla, whatever you want to price in, whatever their tech is and whatnot. But Apple, I mean, Apple phones are expensive and people aren't going to have as much money, and like the world is deglobalizing and China's not going to be buying iPhones, and all the tech's been stolen anyway by Huawei, and it's just like, realistically guys, is Apple worth this much, or is it something to do with passive income, passive investment flows? I think it might be to do with passive investment flows. Let's have a look. It's just insane. Look at this. This is basically Bitcoin in the back half of 2017. It's a tech bubble. It does make me laugh seeing the craziness going on in real markets, because it's going on in real markets. Whatever happens in Bitcoin happens because we're all lunatics, and that's fine. But when this stuff happens in real markets, it does make me laugh, because it's like, you guys are meant to be professionals, right? Oh god. Twitter broke out this board and sending wedge. Pushed it, rejected the weekly 21, weekly 200, bounced perfectly to the tick off the weekly 200, and now coming on a weekly 9. Let's have a look at this on the daily. I mean, realistically, looking good, looking constructive. Moving average is good, looking good. Nothing we can say bad about that. Roku, I like Roku. Has it been bought by anyone yet? I don't know. But yeah, I'm bullish on this on the basis that someone's going to buy it at some point. But yeah, we are pushing basically the high. So Roku looking to break up. Oh, Voyager, how's this doing? This was a big interesting long trade that I was looking at. Yeah, not done too much, to be honest, since obviously I was looking at it before, flagging out now. I was looking at basically after this spike up, I was looking at buying the dip, and then obviously after that it's just flagged out. So that is I think that's about everything, isn't it? There's a lot of things covered. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys later on today.